Welcome back to the Black and Gold podcast review show. Sorry we're a little bit later than normal this week. An away win on Saturday, Pedro, though.
Yes, aye, absolutely.
Kelty, 3-1.
Yep.
Great result.
Boys are flying.
Boys are flying.
Looking up. Looking up, Cammy. The only way is up.
No, it was a really good 3 points, especially away from home. And off the back of the disappointment before it as well. So,
it was a disappointment, but we come back.
Yeah,
I suppose, Ken. So
yeah.
it was a disappointment to draw, but again, we come back from a negative result to turn it into a positive.
It was, yes.
Ken, so that's 4-2.
Yeah.
So, and Tam, needless to say, is 4-2.
Incredible.
So
2 goals for Tam Muir and
big boys on fire.
Aaron Brown as well.
Aaron Brown.
Debut, was it? Was it his debut?
No, he made his debut last year. So his debut this year.
Aye, but second time round.
Second game for Annan.
Yeah.
First game this season
Yep.
on loan. First run out since his bad injury for us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So fantastic to see him on the score sheet.
Started as well, didn't he?
Yeah, both of them did. Aye, busy and all. So fantastic. Aye, great. Really good performance. I think by all accounts, I wasn't there. I can't even pretend I was there.
You'll know probably more than you do normally then if you
I've actually asked the question. But by all accounts, obviously training last night, the boys were saying they didn't really feel troubled at all much in the game. So it's really positive sign.
We spoke about Challen McGrew's team looking to pass out from the back. Was that the case? Did you hear that Annan were pressing quite high?
Aye, that's what they said. Again, Kelty notoriously
they
try
do
and pass it, don't they?
Yep.
As we know, and they've always been good at it. So, I think the way it looked was that they pressed them and caught them up the park, which always helps, doesn't it? If you catch them up there and you've got a long further for your own goal. So
yes,
which is always good.
Yes, no, it was a really, really good result.
Well, look at Tam's first goal.
Yeah,
Ken
I
jumped
know.
and blocked the goalie's kick, so they're pressing up the park,
up the park, forcing them into mistakes. And I said this before: when you force them into mistakes, if you stand off them and allow them play from the back, they will look good because they're decent players and they can do it. But if you put them under a little bit of pressure, you steal the ball high up the pitch, you're in a good position then, as you say. Tam's first goal comes from pressing high and forcing the mistake, it sounds as if it looks, certainly from the scoreline, a very, very convincing win, which is great because Kelty's not an easy place to go to.
No, but again, from when you've seen the results coming through, you're like 1-0 down and you're like, oh, not again, give yourself a moment of climb. But the way they finished the game was emphatic. So, aye, great. Good
reaction though, again, going a goal down and
awesome.
Then character building, yes. Maybe that's the way forward, Pete. Just concede a goal and then just kick on from there.
Get them riled up a bit. Aye. Get them angry.
Tam's certainly angry since he's done that captain's thing for us. So
fantastic.
He's been on great form since then, hasn't he? Get him back in the studio again. He might score a hat-trick.
Aye.
You never know, Peter.
You never know, Cammy.
Aye. But at the top end of the pit, Rhys Breen,
Rhys Breen's back, staying.
Yep.
Got him the rest of the season.
So
that's an absolute positive. Really, really good bit of business there with Willie. So he's been fantastic for us.
Yeah, we spoke about it, and that's why I kind of wanted to highlight it, was how important a player he is. You didn't want to put too much on him because we didn't know if he was going to stay or not, so he didn't want to be too disappointed if he did go, but now he's staying. You can actually say it's a massive player for Annan between now and the end of the season.
Aye, he's been pivotal, I think. Really has. He's like an old school centre half. Very aggressive, strong, big lad, naturally big lad, but again can play as well. So I really, really happy with that one. I think everyone at the club's happy and delighted. He seems happy he's here, he's comfortable where he is now in the surroundings. So hopefully, and again it's great for him. He'll get game time. He knows if he's continuing the way he's playing that he's obviously no one's certain of a start, but he's put himself in a very good position for that. So
game time, exposure. Exactly. Again, you'll learn from the experience. As you say, he looks happy, so he's in an environment where he's thriving from it. So it is a big sign in
plus,
that for
Tidser
him.
knows the league. He knows it's a competitive league. He's got him out there in games, put himself in a position to go back to Dunfermline with another, we've got 13 games left, of the season. Ken, that's a lot of experience.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets a 30-game season, that's
it's a winner.
A huge bonus for him personally, and for Dunfermline obviously taking back in a better position.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's a massive one for Annan. Other weekend results: 6-0 Hearts battered Dundee.
We did, but let's look at our league, Cammy.
Okay, we can. I've got the table. I've got the tables after this, but you're all right. You can
No. I was just meaning, like, obviously closer to home. I know we've got on the notes.
Right.
Queen's obviously has not got an away win yet. Do you think it's becoming a mental block for them?
Yes, I would say even before this weekend it'll have been.
I know we've mentioned it, but
would it have been spoken about between the players? Certainly, yeah. I think with the manager, I don't know if the manager would want to try and not speak about it. But I think, as a player, listen, you're not silly. Of course, it's there. Is it something that affects you on the game? It shouldn't do, and I don't really think it would affect me personally when I was playing. If you're in a bad run or something, you almost look into, like, is it a superstition sort of? Oh, it's away from. It's only an away game. It's not anything different. The pitches is generally the same size. The ball's still round, Peter. But no, it's just that I don't know. It's something that's gone wrong with them. I don't understand it. I can't get my head around why they're so good at home and so good away. So bad away, sorry. And they won't win the league, but if they keep that form up,
it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is. They probably kind of put the finger on it.
Yep.
It's one of those things. And knowing Murphy, I think he'll be avoiding, not in a bad way, but I think he'll just like, let's go on. It's the same game.
Yeah,
he'll not be bringing it up to say, why are we not winning? I think it's just a case of. It's not. I don't think they're doing anything specifically different. I think it's just a case of it's just not happening for them away. I don't know what it is.
They've got an away game this weekend to Steny, which is difficult because Steny are sitting top of the pile, I think, at the moment. So,
well, like, see all the good work that they've done to get back up to third.
The league's so tight. I think it's tightened up again. I would say
them dropping points again.
Yeah, it's very, very tight. You look 35 top of the tree, which is Steny, and then you go all the way down to. I mean, even you're talking Inverness, right? Who are second bottom, right?
Who could jump Montrose?
There's only 13 points in that. There's only 13 points in that, which means Inverness are sitting top if they weren't deducted points.
Absolutely,
because they got deducted 15.
Look at their current form.
So it'd be 2 points clear at the top.
Crazy.
Yeah.
See, we win on Saturday, and potentially Queen's obviously an away game if we go on recent form or form this season for away games. We're within 5 again.
Yeah,
so it just bunches everything back up.
I mean, the only one that Arbroath have got 2 games in hand. They're sitting third, which only a point behind top. So their 2 games in hand are probably important for them. Yeah, but again, they're not easy to win these games in this league. So yes, very, 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 very tight. Steny obviously beat Montrose. We'll stick with the league at the weekend. Steny beat Montrose 3-0 at home, so they're in good form. So it will be a difficult task for Queens to go up there and get a win. As I say, Hearts 6-0 against Dundee, absolute battering as well.
Scudded at any level, isn't it?
Yep. Dundee have got Celtic as well midweek, so that's not really a pretty fixture to face after getting absolutely battered. And it was like, it was 6 going on 10.
Was it?
Oh, it was like hit the bar, hit the post.
What would you think
Shankland was back. Shankland was back.
Firing.
Yep. Yeah, he was
was he?
firing on all cylinders. What went wrong? Everything really. Everything. The goalie had chucked a couple in. Defence were all over the place. The 5th goal, I was doing sports scene with Nazy on Saturday night, and we identified they were 4-0 down with like 10 minutes to go. You're almost just like, don't concede anymore. Let's no get this embarrassing. The left back was like a left winger when Hearts got the ball. He was so high and completely out of position, and you're just like, we were saying to each other, like, in a word, you'd be managing that and saying, look, I'd be like, back four, just stay as a back four. Let's no concede. Let's no get this silly to 6s and 7s. And it could have easily went to 7. They were fortunate, but just really everything that could have went wrong for Dundee. Aberdeen, 14 games without a win now. Got beat 2-0 off Hibs.
That's worrying.
That's that. I mean, ultimately, I think if it was any other Aberdeen manager, he would have been sacked by now.
The position in the league, obviously, the start of the season, the great run they went on, that's the only reason they're... Obviously, that's the only reason they're hanging on where they are.
Jimmy Tilley, he had an amazing start. What was it, 11 games without getting beat in the league, sitting top of the tree at one point. And but 14 games is concerning. His interview was different this week from any other week. He's normally quite calm and collected, and this week actually the wee pop at his players for not working hard enough. And you could see him, like, it wasn't a direct the players want, but the way he answered the question was my players need to basically, you can run harder, you can run faster than the opposition, and it was all directed at that he didn't obviously think his players had done enough in the game, and they didn't. To be fair, Hibs deserved, and Hibs are in good form, but it's just been in, they're actually, now you would think if their form continues the way that it is, they might not make the top 6. I
don't think it ever looks good when a manager says stuff like that. It seems to, it's like he's obviously feeling the pressure, I would imagine. Would he be?
No, definite. The fans, again, there's this, and me and Nazy spoke about this as well after it. There's this culture, right? So you see it in a lot of European, especially Scandinavian stuff, where after the game, right, they go and stand and clap the fans like this. Yeah. So right in front of it, makes the whole team go and do it. And I mean, stand for a while. You've seen it, Bundesliga do it quite a lot and all that in front of their fans. I mean, you're not doing that in Scotland when you beat when you've not won in 14. They've done it, and you should have seen. Oh my God, there was like, see the aggression.
How many sheep jumped over? How many?
But it was like, but we're like, again, he's came from that culture, but I'm kind of like, that doesn't work in Scotland. It doesn't wash with Scottish football fans.
Quick clap down the tunnel.
Aye.
Thanks for coming.
And again, I think fans, that Royals fans up even more. When you're on a run like 14, see the first thing out, as soon as that full-time whistle goes, I'll give it that one from a distance.
Yep.
And then I'm doing the tunnel. Because you're embarrassed to be on the pitch. You shouldn't be standing there. I mean, he made the honest, I'm not even joking.
For how long?
5 minutes. We timed it was just under 5 minutes. He made every single player and staff member standing, and they had to clap the whole time.
Aye.
It was bizarre. Aye. We're fucking hands.
Miming at the end of it.
Glad it was in your clapping.
Jesus.
But yeah, aye, very, very strange. We'll drop down the league championship. Ayr go top.
Yes.
Ayr United go top. Yes. Jump over Falkirk, who have been top for a number of weeks.
But again, you mentioned losing a couple of players and all now. Falkirk.
Callum Morrison, who was their top scorer last season. I think he's currently possibly their top scorer this season. Went to Linfield, which...
what jinx happened there?
I think there's been money thrown at it, Peter. That's what I would probably guess. But he had actually asked for a transfer. So he'd went into John McGlynn and requested a transfer. So again, I think you probably have had the conversation with his agent. His agent says, look, Linfield can offer you this. And then it's just maybe turned his head a little bit and thought, show me the money.
Well,
hi, there's nothing wrong with that. It's up to him where he wants to play football, but a big loss for Falkirk, that huge
absolutely.
Loss. But again,
important last year,
they brought in a big player.
Who was that?
Can you remember?
They were on about it last night of training actually, but I don't know.
Scott Arfield.
Scott Arfield, that's who it was.
Scott Arfield came in, so from Bolton, left Bolton, obviously coming back to Falkirk where it all started for him. So that'll be again, different type of player because Scott's obviously got huge experience, very good footballer, but Cal Morrison was so effective and influential on the goal side of things, assists, goals. So I think that'll be difficult to replace for them. It's a big, big loss. Ayr signed a couple of boys as well. They signed Curtis Main, who's a big physical striker from Motherwell, which I think will be a good signing for them. Him and George Oakley up front, two big, big boys. Oh, absolute headache for any centre half.
Imagine that, just ramming right into you.
Oof, hi.
Battering rams.
Oof. Where's your memory, your mind going now, Peter? Big battering rams. Actually, Ryan McGowan was on the radio on Saturday night. I heard him mention, because he's always at Livingston, he says, I don't fancy like playing Ayr now with them two up front. Really, really physical. So Ayr are looking good actually. They've got a big cup game against Hibs this weekend.
Scottish
Friday
Cup
night,
tie.
yeah, Scottish Cup tie. So bit of history with
Takes the mind off the league.
Scott Brown, bit of history there.
Yes,
with ex-Hibs.
going back to Easter
Yep.
Road.
No, they're coming to Ayr.
They're going to Ayr,
Yes,
but he maybe went. He maybe drove past it, Cammy, when he was shopping. Fond memories. Just drove by.
No, so
Somerset Park. It's not called that now, is it?
I
think
know.
it is.
I don't know what it's called
Okay,
actually.
do you know anything?
They've done it up. Have you seen it since?
Juicing Stadium or something? Nah, there's Juicins, I think, now, aren't they?
Ashley, guy that owns Ashley.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's is the guy that's putting the money in. Yeah, so yeah, no, it's
Completely wrong then. Nowhere near.
again. Who else is on this weekend? Rangers play Queen's Park. Celtic play Raith Rovers.
And of course, there is some league stuff going on because if we're out with the Scottish Cup,
yes.
there's plenty of fixtures happening.
There is a lot. So let's talk about Annan's fixture at the weekend.
Dumbarton at home. Yes.
It's a good one. No games are easy, I think if you pick a game in this league, it's Dumbarton at home.
Aye.
There's no getting away from that, no?
Yeah, factually, yes, Cammy.
So I think it's, especially off the back of a big away win, as you say, that kind of turnaround at Montrose. So it's really positive. A chance of getting back-to-back wins.
Back-to-back wins.
That's massive in this league, and it's really difficult as well. I don't know if have you had back-to-back wins this season?
You know fine well you're talking to the wrong person about that. You're setting me up for failure.
I don't know if you have had back-to-back. I'm unsure.
Maybe
to be
not in
honest.
the league, Cammy.
League wins, that's what I mean. But again, there'll be not many teams that'll do that because it's such a tight and tough league. But yeah, I think it's a good fixture to have. A chance of getting, as you say, 3 points. And again, I think there'll be the potential opportunity of jumping above Montrose.
That's the carrot.
Yep.
That is the carrot. That's what we want. You've got to step up again, move up. Inverness. Who do you say Inverness had, Cammy?
Inverness have, I don't know this weekend actually, I can't remember off the top of my head. But again, whatever happens, if you win, it'll 100% it tightens everything up again. It brings it so close.
Who's Inverness got? I'm going to check.
And that's a difference. When I think 2 wins can, you were a little bit distanced at one point and starting to probably, if you're being honest, look behind you a little bit. But away Arbroath.
So that's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
But again, Inverness have been on some great form.
Yeah.
So they'll be looking to pick up points and jump potentially us and Montrose. And Arbroath could go top. It's
hard because I think any team playing anybody will be looking, they can think they can win the game, but then they can also quite easily lose the game. But listen, all about Annan this weekend.
All about Annan this weekend, Cameron.
Everyone fit?
Aye, again, we only had as far as I know anyways, there's no hoops
raring to go.
Yeah, there's no flare-ups from hoops from the weekend or anything like that. He trained last night, so I think it's good. It's good. It'll be nice to see everyone back in on a Thursday night. Getting towards a clean bill of health. Apart from obviously Big Tommy. Yes. Max is still not fully trained yet. He might be on a Thursday, but we'll see. So maybe only a couple of weeks away from. Absolutely. Again, we spoke to. We'll just touch on Tommy while you mentioned him. His interview that we done with him. He mentioned that. Was that in the public toilets or where was it? Listen, the physio cabin's not looking great, is it? Listen, he's right in the physio cabin where he's going to. We need to show the facilities for Tommy. So boarded up windies and that. So if anyone wants to donate a new physio cabin, then it wasn't a great view, but listen, the rest of it's not like that. Well, it's not much better, so don't kid yourself on. It was good to speak to him actually, because again it'll give us a little insight to where he's at, what he's doing, current situation, what the situation actually holds out. Probably looking more towards the end of the season. Absolutely. And maybe get him back in. It's been a bit longer than expected, hasn't it? But that's fine because it's fixed. Like you say, they found cartilage was struggling with the cartilage. He said it was nearly hanging off or something. So, like say you're in there, get it sorted now, and it's not going to flare up again in the future, hopefully. No, again, the positive, and I mean, you can always take a negative and say, oh, it's going to be a few weeks longer, but it's fixed. It's, as you say, it's done, so hopefully there's going to be no reoccurrence in the future. And it's probably
it'll be a good boost towards the end of the season. Though you look at a positive manner that if he's back within a month to go, great. What an addition to your squad with a month to go.
Just
even though he's not
into the playoffs.
Exactly. Playoffs, promotion, championship next season. There we go. Job done. Tommy Goss is back. But again, it's always a nice boost, even if he's just in and around the squad at that point and coming on. Obviously, don't imagine he would start games straight away, so he'll come on and get game time, maybe slowly progression. Listen, the squad might not need him at that point because as you say, you're in the playoffs, you're looking towards the championship and then the Premier League after that.
Once you're safe, kind of in playoff position, you start playing your B team. Ken,
you might get a game.
no, the C team. I'm only joking, but no, it would be great to see him back, obviously sooner rather than later. But let's say you've got to be careful when stuff like that happens. If you've been out for a long time or with an injury, you can't rush into things, or it obviously causes problems further down the line, or instantly. Sometimes we've seen it before. Look at Hoops.
Yep.
Ken come back. No saying he rushed by any means, but he come back fairly quick. It was all positive, and then out of nothing, injured again. So you've got to be careful and treat it right, and look after the players' well-being as well. At the end of the day, because they've all got jobs outside of football, so you've got to be sensible about it. No,
it'll be good to, and we'll hopefully follow his kind of journey a wee bit. Might get another interview in a few weeks' time just to see where he's at. Maybe when he's back doing some exercise and that, get some footage of Tommy building himself back towards the pitch. What else have we got, Pete? Steve Swinglehurst.
Yes. So we released that yesterday on the socials. It was a bit of a mix-up with the text came through.
Somebody hacked us. We got hacked.
There was a little bit of hacking going on, but we got it sorted. So yes, Stephen Swinglehurst, we've got him in coming. He's coming on Friday night, isn't he?
Yes.
Coming on Friday night, and we're going to release that early next week. So we're going to try and get it tonight, which is Wednesday. But it's you're working and there's other bits and bobs going on. So he's in Friday for an release. So there's been plenty questions coming through already on social media platforms, which is brilliant because obviously he's such a visual player. I think for Annan Athletic, he's been on posters. He's been involved with Annan for a long time.
Poster boy.
Ken. So he's been involved with Annan for a long time, or was involved with Annan for a long time. So he goes hand in hand with Annan in recent years. So people will be wanting to know a lot about him, and so that'll be interesting. It'll be good.
Another player that's had a testimonial at Annan, so there's not many of them. It's good to get him in the studio, as you say.
Well, let's put him in the legend category. Ken Annan Athletic legend.
No, he is. So, I mean, certainly in recent history,
absolutely.
I mean, he's got to be in that category. The amount of games he's played and pivotal moments.
2, maybe potentially 3 times.
Yep. But we'll find all that out when we do the chat.
All the juicy gossip.
Yes.
So, and now obviously playing with Workington.
Yep.
Still going. There's life after Annan.
Alex Mitchell playing alongside him.
Alex Mitchell, Josh Galloway, Kai Nugent, Charlie Barnes now.
Effie Ambrose. Get some stories about him.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh well. No, it's one to look forward to, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have that out either end of the weekend, early next week.
I think
what
early
you thinking?
Next week.
Right. Okay. Early next week.
Just with
logistics.
Listen, logistics.
You know how it is.
We've all got life outside football.
We do. Anything else we've got to cover while we're on?
No, but it has been great. See, on Monday night at the kiddies football, it was nice to see a couple of black and gold hats. We've not got them out yet. So people were saying, have I missed ours? No, we've not missed them yet. They're still in production. We've not got them out yet and handed out. So we will keep you posted and let you know when that's actually happening. Just make sure you're not going to miss it. Well, the mums and dads, so the kiddies, they'll get a snood and a hat. So that's going to be great. So no, you have not missed it. No, we'll make sure everyone gets one as well. We kind of made sure we had the right numbers ordered. A lot of numbers as well, isn't it? It's a huge amount of numbers. Over 300 in the youths and the girls and stuff. So it is a lot to get, but it'll be great to see. We said we'd put some pictures out there, so we'll do that when we get the products out to the kids and the girls. Talking of products, have you went blonder? Has your hair went blonder? It's not, Peter. It must be this light. It must be the light. It's fantastic. Is it? Aye. Oh, jeez. Have you done something different with it, Camille? I don't know. Lowered your eyebrows? I'm not sure. What have you done? I don't know. You look different today. Youthful. Shall we say? I was on dry January, so Maybe get back on the beer.
How long did you make in the dry January?
Cammy, how many days are in January? 31. 3 days or so. Last the first weekend. I needed it, Cammy. It was a tough month.
Was it?
That first week of January. Aye. You've got to laugh.
Aye, you've got to enjoy yourself, don't you, Peter?
Listen, self-discipline, Cammy. You've handled it well.
Yes. So, Annan this weekend, big game.
Bumper crowd, I've heard.
Bumper crowd.
Off the back. There was a lot of away games in the region. I think we recorded the lowest attendance in Annans season, at least 233
it was.
Poor crowd. Obviously, run of form's probably not helped. However,
It's
they're back.
turned. It's turned.
Cammy, Annan, the Black and Gold Army is back.
So we've got to get fans in the
We
door.
need
them in
you.
the 12th man.
Annan
We need the
Athletic
12th man.
need you.
So, yeah, everyone get behind Annan Saturday. Get yourself up to Galabank.
And if we can get both, even all three of our listeners there,
Oh,
what a difference!
what a
that'll make.
difference. Aye. 2, 3, 6 already.
There we go.
There
We're
we
in.
go, eh?
Doubles it.
No, but do get behind Annan because they need your support. And the players, as Pete says, on a brilliant run at the moment. If you get in there and get behind them, then I'm pretty sure a good performance on Saturday, 3 points, up the league,
We'll
get the
take
positivity.
7 points out of 3 games. That's a massive
Oh,
achievement.
that's great.
Build on it.
And again, confidence from that just spirals and continues on to the next game. Players are looking forward to the next game.
Exactly.
So, yeah, big game Saturday. Good luck to Annan on Saturday and get behind them. Keep following us, liking us all on our social medias. Anything else you've got to mention something there?
No, I was just going to say and look forward to Stephen Swinglehurst and get your questions in, if anything that anyone wants to know about Big Steve or his career or his life as well. So
Great. Perfect.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Happy with that.
Yes, all good. Thank you very much.
Straight back to FedEx or UPS.
UPS. No, I'm looking forward to the result of the weekend. Next week's review show, positivity coming out of it. All good, Peter.
All good, Cammy.
All good. Thanks for joining us on the Black and Gold review show, and we'll see you all the next time.